There is nothing like a final of a cup competition. We've got a great one here, I'm sure. All the signs are good, all the omens are good, the teams are certainly very good, and the players involved as well. We're moments away. Join us for the kickoff, and it's live. Hi everybody, welcome to you all. Martin Tyler here along with Alan Smith. Alan's been assessing the conditions. It's raining. Is that going to help the attackers, do you think?
Well, it normally does. Tends to lead to one or two mistakes from defenders. I looked at the forecast beforehand. I don't think this rain's going to let up.
And here we've got for you Eintracht Frankfurt, and they play Bayern Munich.
Oh, what an occasion for this team. This certainly weaker team than the favourites out here today in the curtain raiser. Given the occasion, maybe it'll be a leveller and it'll be a more even contest that many people expect.
So let's check on the Eintracht Frankfurt lineup. Well, it's a variation on a theme, really, isn't it? What we're saying is, instead of a back three, he's going to have a back five, and those wide wing-backs, as we would call them, are going to be more defensive. I think he's a bit fearful of the opposition.
Does look that way, doesn't it? I know he likes to try and convince us that those full-backs are going to be raiding forward, but if they're under the cosh, I think they'll just sit there nice and tight to the three centre-halves.
Bayern Munich's lineup. One thing to look out for from this team today is the way they try and win the ball back within seconds of losing it.
Yeah, and they don't do it individually. They get backed up by a teammate. They hunt in packs, and you've got to do that. You've got to do it with discipline.
At last, after all the build-up, the game starts. De Guzman. Fabian. Plenty of width for the team to attack into. Oh, that's good defending. Javi Martinez rather sloppy on the ball. Rebic. That's a wonderful save at full stretch. Referee points for a corner. Corner swung in. Rafael Guerrero! And he's taken the chance beautifully. He has made an immediate impact with this goal.
Oh, the perfect start for the lad, and didn't he take it well?
Well, it got a bit of help from the inside of the post, but in it goes.
Well, that can be truly described as unstoppable when it goes in off the inside like that.
Different angle on it here. So the first goal, it's 1-0. And here is Rodriguez. Thiago. Bayern Munich given the throw. David Alaba. Javi Martinez. Joshua Kimmich. Just work. And now the shot! Up for grabs here. And that's really the way to get the ball out of the danger zone. That's his game, isn't it? Intercepting. Robin. It's Lewandowski. Needs to be quick. Cleared it well. De Guzman. Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Well, they could pose some danger now. Makoto Hasebe. Robin. James Rodriguez. And shoots! That's a good block. Oh, it's a corner via that deflection. Kimmich played it in. Good defensive clearance there. Could get the ball into the box now. That's what friends are for the goalkeeper anyway. His teammate got it off the line, and now he's able to actually recover the ball easily, and that attack has petered out, but it was mighty close.
Well, hanging on there, weren't they? But defending how you should do. As you say, the defender dropping back onto the line, helping out his keeper.
Thiago. Corner, Bayern Munich. The good thing about these pitches these days, even when we're getting rain like we're getting here, it just goes straight through.
It does, and it means the ball moves so fast across the surface, and that's great for attacking quick play.
He's gone in with the header, but the ball nowhere near going into the net.
I think it's come off the top of his head, that one.
Well, when the transfer window is open, you know Manchester City will be looking, and this time they've done more than look, they bought.
Well, he'll certainly be happy with it, and I think maybe the buying club will too, because £40 million, around that figure anyway, seems a reasonable price for somebody of his quality.
Spotted well by the defender, cut it out. Fabian. Javi Martinez. Robert Lewandowski. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. Maybe took his eye off the... Well, that's going to be a free kick. Javi Martinez. Thiago. Lewandowski. Spotted that well and intercepted. On the move and able to cut out the pass. Arjen Robben. Robert Lewandowski. Clever ball. Ribéry. And that's broken up by the defender before the cross could come in. Strong, fair challenge, balls out for a throw though. Poor throw, straight to the opposition. In with a chance. Rebic! Two in front now.
Well, keep the concentration, and they've won this match, I think. We just feel sorry for the keeper, really. The way he's hit that to his right, he's got no chance of getting a hand on it.
And here is another angle on that goal. Just widen the margin here to 2-0. James Rodriguez. Frank Ribéry. Rodriguez. Doing well to keep the ball. Lewandowski. Javi Martinez. Thiago. Opportunity now. Bayern Munich have scored.
A goal from Javi Martinez, and he took a glance up there, you know, and he saw the keeper's positioning. Really good, cool, composed finishing.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. And we restart the game 2-1. Makoto Hasebe. De Guzman. De Guzman. Now this looks promising. Rebic. Well, they've got a corner now, and possibly a chance to add to their lead. Another take from you, Alan, on the goal. Javi Martinez's goal.
Yeah, maybe giving the keeper a chance with the height of the shot, but it was enough to beat him.
In goes the corner. It's a good place to win the ball here. Good position for the cross. Looking to tee up for the shot. Robert Lewandowski. It's Kimmich. Fighting hard to get possession. Well, he saw the guy could switch the play to and came up with the pass as well. Excellent. Now this is an interesting attack. He could cross it now. Looking for teammates in the middle. Done well to get it wide. Not done so well with the delivery from the wide areas. Well, suddenly they could be on the counter-attack. They're still going towards goal quickly. A good try, but a simple save. It's not been a very typical Bayern Munich performance. Normally a lot of aggression and confidence and belief, but they haven't had those qualities. They're going to need to find them in the second half. I think the wide man's got a chance here. There's Rebic. Wonderful finish. Oh, it's an offside decision.
Well, the players can't believe it, and neither can the crowd, but it's the right decision.
David Alaba. Rodriguez. Lewandowski. Thiago. And it's Robert. Lewandowski. Javi Martinez. And shoots! What a dive to reach it and make the save.
One of the saves of the season so far.
Oh, that's a corner for Bayern. Here comes the corner. Javi Martinez! Oh, that was an opportunity for him to score again. And well played by the goalkeeper, who this time got the better of him.
Yeah, good use of the legs, and his positioning really did narrow down the angle.
Now Ribéry. Boateng. Javi Martinez. Robert Lewandowski.
Oh, his teammates will thank him for that.
Fabian. Half-time now, and 2-1 is the score at the break. They know getting to the final was a fantastic achievement, but they want to win this final. There's no point coming here and coming second and not doing yourself justice. So if one or two players have frozen on this massive occasion, they've got to unfreeze themselves now. Tough test this for the players in the second half, and the referee as well, who might have a big decision to make. At the moment he says we can play on, but that might be in doubt as the second half wears on. Fabian. Rebic. It was a good-looking cross, but in the end it didn't turn out to be effective for his team. Always thoughtful, Thiago, always positive.
Yeah, such a clever player with the ball, Martin.
Trying to steal the ball from him. They look at the ref, and he says penalty.
Didn't hesitate, did he? Pointed to the spot.
And the referee has made his call here. It is a free kick, but only a free kick, not a booking.
Yeah, this ref does tend to give players the benefit of the doubt. He's done so there. Well, it's a sliding tackle. Was the lad in control? The manager down there certainly doesn't think so.
A penalty save from the keeper. Well, that's relieved some of the pressure as the defender clears his lines out of play. I think any football fan will say when the rain comes down like it's coming down now, it's going to add to the thrills, a few spills possibly.
But it...
Shot on! Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. They're looking to make the change now as quickly as possible, the home team. Rodriguez coming on strong and looking to play their way through now. The shot's on! And that's deflected behind. It will be a corner.
Well, they've created chance after chance. They need some ruthlessness now.
Swung in by Robin, the corner. Keeper goes for the punch from the corner. He could cross it from here. Robin. Oh, that's good defending. Throw to come up now after the ball's gone out. David Alaba. James Rodriguez. Arjen Robben working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. One or two players looking at each other there as to why that attack broke down. It's looking good, this move. Wonderful interception. Well, he clears the danger. Joshua Kimmich. Shots on here. That's the equaliser here. Big miss for Bayern, who still trail.
He's scratching his head. He cannot understand what he did there.
We've had an hour gone here, and still 30 minutes left. Robin. On to Thiago. Can pull it back here to set up a chance. But what a good try, off the outside of the post.
Certainly caught it, and I don't think the keeper was getting across to that.
Frank Ribéry. Goretzka. And shoots! The referee has acknowledged the flag from his assistant and given the offside. De Guzman. De Guzman. Now a chance to get a bit of width into this attack. Can whip it in now. There's still danger here. And here's the shot. This turnover could be costly against a side that can break like this. Here's a chance to just stretch the opposition with a bit of width. That's his game, isn't it? Intercepting. Bit of space for him, now out on the wing. He's got it away. Arjen Robben. Robert Lewandowski. And 20 minutes to go. Frank Ribéry is the player offside. Well, time is ticking away. It's time for a change, and here it comes. Good interception there. Thiago. Gabriel Jesus. Saw it coming, cut it out, good work. Deflected out for a throw. Goretzka. David Alaba. Javi Martinez. That's good movement forward here. And that shot's blocked very... And now the shot! Certainly wanting to find a teammate, but he's just found an opponent. Gabriel Jesus. Goretzka. Thiago. Fabian. He's spotted a teammate and he's got the technique as well as the vision to switch the play. Only partially cleared, so there's still some problems for them. They've lost the ball and the counter-attack could be there. Opportunity in a wider area. Put away. Rebic! Letting the shot go! Splendid goal here. It's getting better and better for them. Well, you get a lot of satisfaction as a goal-scoring forward for knocking one in from that distance. You know you're in the right place.
No, it was a poacher's effort. The final finish wasn't difficult, but to get there, that took a little bit of instinct.
Takes a lot to beat Bayern Munich, but the opposition have found all those qualities needed today, and Bayern beginning to look like a beaten side. That's an easy cutout for the opposite. Probing the pass. What a brilliant goal! It's a really good goal from a player who prefers it with the other foot.
He does. It drives me mad sometimes when players won't take a chance on the weaker side, so fair play to him for doing that.
Well, the game petering out a little bit now, with both sides settling for what's on the scoreline. Vast difference between the two teams. Able to cut that out with some sharp movement. Robin. Gabriel Jesus. Attacking team not happy about that offside call, but we can see it again here.
Well, he is quick, this lad, and he can afford to give himself another yard. I think he's got the beating of these defenders in a race.
Thiago. Javi Martinez. Goretzka. Gabriel Jesus. That's a poor touch and the possession's gone away. Chandler. Now Gelson Fernandez. They've set it up well for the cross. A cross that's fisted away by the keeper. Fabian. Now Gelson Fernandez. Plenty of width for the team to attack into. Oh, very easy for the goalkeeper there. Salcedo. Well, that's brought it to conclusion. Wonderful. It's a great view for us, the commentators, as we welcome you to this marvellous stadium in Munich, the Allianz Arena. And Alan Smith enjoying the view as much as me, Martin Tyler. It's Bayern Munich today against Hoffenheim.
Wow, opening day of the season, Martin. Nothing like it, is there? Great to be back, and the home team here, last year's champions, I'm sure will be looking forward to it. So much hope and expectation within this stadium, and coming up against a team that have got lofty ambitions. They've set up a squad, a team that's well capable of finishing a Champions League spot, and there'll be a lot of disappointment at this club if they don't achieve that.
Bayern Munich's lineup. One thing to look out for from this team today is the way they try and win the ball back within seconds of losing it.
Yeah, and they don't do it individually. They get backed up by a teammate. They hunt in packs. You've got to do that. You've got to do it with discipline.
Here's Hoffenheim's team for you. Well, we put it up, and what looks, Alan, very defensive, but there's flexibility, isn't there, in the side?
Yeah, and I think with the shape, so much depends on the wing-backs, how much they are allowed to get forward and what they can do when they do get forward.
It's a brilliant stadium, the Allianz Arena, inside but also outside as well. If you approach the ground and you see it decked in the colours of the appropriate match of the day, and in red, of course, for this one.
Yeah, that's right. Everybody, I think, travelling from the airport along the Autobahn, they can't fail to see the stadium up on the right. It's some sight.
And it's Bayern Munich getting us underway at the start of the first half. Robin revving up for another run from a wide area. He can cross it now. Javi Martinez. James Rodriguez. It's Kimmich. Robin. It was an opportunity, really, but in the end, way off target with that place shot. And the shot had plenty of conviction, but it had too much height.
Yeah, I think the keeper was never in trouble there. Poor effort.
Trying to thread a pass through, but not successful. Zielinski. Well, this could be dangerous in a wide position. Keeper's ball. It's a debut for the new forward today.
Yeah, and with that comes a little bit of pressure because everyone's expecting you to score the goals. The fans are, I think.
Ian Robin. Rodriguez. Spotted well by the defender, cut it out. Lewandowski. Offside here, Ian Robin. Kramaric. Sloppy work, really. Thiago. Robert Lewandowski. Lewandowski. There was a chance for a better through ball there, but that will be the keeper's. And shoots! And the corner's given for Bayern Munich. Swung in by Robin, the corner. Boateng! He got back somehow to clear it off the line.
Well, he'll get a pat on the back from his manager after that, that's for certain.
Corner put in by Robin. Defender did well to get to it, but hasn't really finished the job. Spaced across the ball now, and they get it away. It's a good way to nick the ball back. Quick thinking. It's a great run over the slide tackle. Lewandowski. Poor on the ball. Now Ribéry. And there's the interception. The days of FC Hollywood, as Bayern Munich were called, have probably passed through now. And it's a very, very professional approach. Such a well-run football club.
Yeah, and on the transfer front, they always seem to do their business really quickly. Don't get involved in last-minute deals. So well organised.
With great vision here. Brilliant pass, can he finish it? Can he do it? Brilliant goal! Well, he might be a defender by name, but he's got an attacker's instincts, as this shows.
Well, his teammates are all over him. They know he's capable of doing that. I think he does it plenty of times in training, but this one's valuable.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Lewandowski. Thiago. Clever interplay from Bayern Munich. Excellent interception. On the move and able to cut out the pass. Thiago. Joshua Kimmich. Lewandowski. Building steadily here, keeping possession. Lewandowski. Shot on! He's blocked that well. It was a hard start for the new boss, wasn't it, Alan? Defeat in his first match.
Yeah, one or two things for him to work on the training ground after that one.
Got his foot in to cut out the pass. Zielinski. Kramaric. Cleverly done. Almost got through, but the keeper picked it up in time. Cut out by the defender. Played in the clear. He's got to cross it now. What an opportunity if he picks out the right man. Goal! They lead by 2 now. Took the chance nicely, and that really has given them much more of a basis for the rest of this match. Well, they all count the same, but he won't ever get an easier one.
No, I don't think so, but he was there, right place, right time.
Restarting at 2-0. Lewandowski. Now Robert. Had a go! Well, it wasn't a gilt-edged chance, but it was really an opportunity for them to start finding their way back into the game.
Yeah, and they mustn't let heads drop, because they still have got a decent chance in this match.
Schultz. Opportunity in a wider area. Was an opportunity to really put some pressure on the defenders, but the ball was a woeful one, too high. Hasn't threatened, has he, the great Lewandowski?
Just hasn't looked himself today. Looked a little bit lacklustre. I don't know if he's ill or not fit, but certainly not the player that we normally see.
Well, that's the keeper's ball from the moment the cross left his foot. It's a very good interception. Can go in from here. It's not really away. Poor clearance. Kramaric! Beautifully guided past the goalkeeper. One team really on their game today, the other very off colour. Lewandowski. Thiago. Robert Lewandowski. In powerfully there. Zielinski. Good vision. Put into the middle.
Well, Bayern are losing, and they can't get hold of the ball. If that doesn't change, they will end up losing this match.
And shoots! Oh, good save. And he's clung onto the ball as well. Zielinski. 3 minutes, that's what's going to be played for added time. Thiago. Robin. Rodriguez. Gets his foot in there. And that will end the threat, at least for the moment. Well, a real sense of surprise here as the half-time whistle goes. And it's Bayern Munich getting us underway at the start of the first half. Well, we wonder if the second half's going to be like the first, one-sided.
Doing well to keep the ball.
Schultz. Kramaric. Delivered into the box. That was a good crossing position, but not a good cross. That's his game, isn't it? Intercepting. Zielinski. Well, that is a cheap piece of play to give the ball away like that. Lewandowski. Ribéry. Referee has pointed to the spot.
Whoa, that might change the complexion of this match.
Oh, yellow card, Alan.
Yeah, quite right.
Well, that's risky going in like that.
Well, one or two people in the crowd howling for him to be punished for that. Certainly didn't get the ball.
And puts away the penalty. Well, with a penalty, it doesn't matter how it goes in, just that it goes in.
Well, he enjoys the responsibility and he took that coolly.
(3-1) the scoreline as we restart the game. Nordtveit. Zielinski. David Alaba. Rodriguez. Lewandowski. James Rodriguez. Could pull one back here, and he's done it. Now they'll look for the equaliser.
Well, that's breathed a bit of hope, I think, into that set of players. You can see the body language. They believe once again.
2 for him on the day, and 2 very well taken goals. Well, let's take another look at the goal. Oh, plenty of goals here today, 3-2. Zielinski. Well, here comes the support. Just making sure that each pass is successful when they'll see the chance for a forward pass. Flag up, offside given, it was a tight one.
Yeah, that defence, playing a high line, you're always taking a chance with that, but I think the linesman got it right.
David Alaba. Javi Martinez. Goretzka. Hoffenheim, what about the next game?
Well, they're playing Freiburg in the next match. Martin in the Bundesliga. I think it's going to be pretty easy for them.
Building steadily here, keeping possession. Alan Smith, your view on this done deal we're hearing? Marco Reus has moved to Juventus.
Well, we're hearing around £45 million, and for that kind of money, the fans will be expecting something pretty decent.
Zielinski. Kramaric. And the referee says, that's a free kick. Well, Alan, here's the substitution now.
Well, he's done his bit. He got the goal that put his team in the lead. Can they hold that lead?
This lad tends to put a bit of whip on these free kicks. Needs it here.
In it goes. Cleared away, well away from goal. He's got a chance to cross. Put in from the wide area. Keeper goes with a fist here. And the referee points for a goal kick. Javi Martinez. Well, for me, Alan, this guy's playing really at the top of his game. Do you think so?
It looks that way, Martin. He cannot get enough of the ball. He's dominating things out there.
Well, they're in a good position here. Well, then it goes.
Well, big roar goes around the Allianz Arena here. Can the Bayern Munich players respond with a late equaliser?
Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Oh, that's good defending. It's good vision to be able to switch the play there. Good vision. Kramaric. Looking for teammates in the middle. Well, they got it wide very well, a chance to get the cross in, but it's not turned out to be a very good delivery. Frank Ribéry. And there is some backup for him in this position. And here comes Robben. Goretzka. Shot on! That's straightforward enough for the goalkeeper. Good hands, but it would have been a surprise if he dropped it.
Yeah, kept his eye on the ball. Good handling from him.
What we have, we hold. And that's going to be the message until the final whistle, if they're successful, Alan.
Well, I think one of the strikers has been...
A goal!
Well, it's the dream scenario, scoring on your debut, and it takes so much of the pressure off.
What a great goal that was, Alan.
Well, it's come in from a long way out, and from that angle, it's not always easy to finish.
Defenders caught out by it in the end. Another angle on it here. Plenty of goals for the fans here. 4-2. Off we go again. Coman. Lewandowski. There's some potential in this move. Good interception. Counting down towards the end of the 90 minutes. 9 minutes left. Coman. Goretzka. Trying to find a way through here. Probing away. Could get a goal back here. And he has done just that.
Oh, it's the late show. What a finish.
Chance of levelling it up now. Just one the difference.
Well, that goal's got the team going, and it's made this crowd, this stadium, change its attitude too. Real noise in here.
Well, the defending hasn't been too good, you have to say that, but the attacking play has been splendid. A look at the watch, and that will tell you 6 minutes to go. Now a chance to get a bit of width into this attack. No support really up with the deliverer of the cross. It's a wasted ball into the box. Well, this could be a shock result, because Bayern are still trailing. And time is ticking away.
You've got to hand it to the visitors, the way they've snatched their chances when they've come up, and the way they've defended too.
Throw in for Bayern Munich. Well, Alan, here's the substitution now.
Well, he's done his bit. He got the goal that put his team in the lead. Can they hold that lead?
Ian Robin. And the ball from Robin isn't a good one, it's easily cut out. He's got some room out here in the wide position. Well, they're looking for yet another goal from the corner. Proper fans here, Alan. They don't always get praised for what they do at their own expense, of course, and they're really making the atmosphere in the stadium.
And it's wonderful to hear, because in the days of all-seater stadium, there is a case to say that the atmosphere in many grounds has died a little bit, but we're not experiencing that here.
And that's into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Not the hardest thing he'll have to do today by any means. Gabriel Jesus. Goretzka. Still trying to find an escape route here. Javi Martinez. Have a go, the crowd are urging him. Gabriel Jesus! Oh, the goalkeeper's kept his side in front here.
Well, you could argue that's what he's there for. That's his job, but what a save.
Corner put in by Robin. Cleared away, well away from goal. Well, the game has run its course here, and there's the final whistle. So much expectation. For the opening weekend. First. It's a privilege to be here today for this very special fixture. The interest has been enormous. Every time they meet each other, these two teams, it is a very special day. Welcome everybody, Alan Smith alongside me, Martin Tyler, nice to have you along for the ride. It's Stuttgart in our main match today, and they play Bayern Munich.
You think back to past encounters between these two, and we've had some humdingers. I just hope it goes even close to that.
One area I know they've been concerned about is difficulties from balls into the penalty area. They need somebody to head them away, and here we are with the new signing.
Yeah, he's a player that likes to attack the ball. He doesn't shy away from the physical side either.
It's Stuttgart. We can look at their lineup now. Emiliano Insua starts, despite looking shaky in recent games. Christian Gentner starts with Gonzalo Castro in the middle. In attack, Mario Gomez starts. He's been out of sorts lately. Bayern Munich's lineup. Well, the supporters here, they expect a certain type of football, don't they? An intricate game, really.
Yes, and for the opposition, I mean, it can be incredibly frustrating. Just trying to get the ball back, you've got to work really hard, and once you do, you want to make sure you don't give it away, because you might not see it again for 2 or 3 minutes.
Bayern Munich, remember they lost last time out, at home too, against Hoffenheim.
Well, they lost 4-3, but it does show that the strikers are in decent form, and if defensively they can shut up a little bit, and I think they can get a draw.
Off we go with the kickoff. That's a combination of skill and will to hold off the opposition. Now Rodriguez. Robert Lewandowski. Excellent vision. Just a mistake, really. He's not even asked too much of the opponent. It's just a mishit pass. Arjen Robben. Lewandowski. Decisive ball from Lewandowski. He's cut it back looking for a teammate. Right from the kickoff. They look like scoring. They have now.
Sharp from the off, and what a good goal.
It's the goalkeeper we're looking at here as much as the goal itself, because he looked out of position.
Well, he was, and hasn't made too many mistakes this season, and he is somebody that sets high standards for himself, so he's bound not to be pleased.
It's Bayern Munich who lead. Castro. Gentner. Daniel Didavi. Thiago. Frank Ribéry. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. It looked on to really go at the opposition then, but they wasted the opportunity. Daniel Didavi. Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. Quick-witted. Shot on! Well, no scraps for the attackers to feed on from the goalkeeper that time. Hung on to the ball well. The player's done well here until it was the direction of the pass, really. Right idea, but couldn't find his man. It's out over the touchline. Now, can he take them on? Any danger to the goal has gone with that clearance. Frank Ribéry. Break quickly when they get possession. Clever ball. Robben. Lewandowski. Oh, what a disappointment, because that could have been the game for them.
Yeah, when you're on top, Martin, as you know, you've got to make the most of it.
Alaba has put that straight out of play. Andreas Beck. Gonzalo Castro. Daniel Didavi. Gomez. Got possession. They might just catch the opposition moving out. They can break here. Thiago. Rodriguez. Ribéry. Past his man there. Thiago. Bayern Munich have scored. You have to be there to score it, and he ran in and got his reward, just couldn't miss.
No, it was the poacher's effort. The final finish wasn't difficult, but to get there, that took a little bit of instinct.
Restarting at 2-0. Gonzalo Castro. Mandy. Gentner. Gomez. An attack that wasn't quite that in the end. Rodriguez. Javi Martinez. James Rodriguez. Lewandowski. And it's gone out for a throw. Castro. Gomez. Gentner. Gentner. Oh, he's cut that out well read. Andreas Beck. Daniel Didavi. The shot's on! A real miscue here. More words from you, Alan, on Thiago's goal. Javi Martinez. Stuttgart now in possession. Gentner. Going forward well. Hit it well! Defending the corner, Bayern Munich. Goalkeeper rising to the occasion, literally.
He's a long way out, and sometimes they can catch keepers by surprise, but he was on his toes.
Well, the goalkeeper wouldn't want to be beaten from there, and he made sure he wasn't spectacularly.
Yeah, because it was sweetly struck, and you do have to pay attention to those.
In goes the corner. Oh, surely, no, he's missed it.
Oh, that was the opportunity to get them back in this contest.
Jerome Boateng. Robert Lewandowski. Poor on the ball, Bayern there. Gentner. That's his game, isn't it? Intercepting. David Alaba. Javi Martinez. Robert Lewandowski. Daniel Didavi. Shot on! Able to cut that out with some sharp movement. Could be a chance here. They've got the ball into a good area. Corner given. Strong strike from long range and good goalkeeping.
Yeah, he would have been disappointed to get beaten, but nevertheless had to keep his eye on the ball.
That's a fine shot, an even better save.
The ball did move in the air a touch, so he had to keep his concentration.
He's put in the corner. Good defensive clearance there. Mandy can whip it in now. Cleared away, well away from goal. Bayern Munich lead. Maybe they'll have a chance to add to it before half-time. Still a few minutes to go.
Yeah, I think they've got it in them to accelerate away from...
An incisive pass. Off his line quickly, the keeper to get that. Had to be. Lewandowski. Javi Martinez. Building steadily here, keeping possession. Robert. Thiago. It looked as though it would be in, but it wasn't. Well, that has cost them, but only a corner. Could have been worse. Thiago, a delightful young man and a delightful footballer, Alan.
Oh, he's looked really lively today, hasn't he? He's been getting the ball in good areas, turning, shooting with both feet, and he's got himself a goal.
Here's Ribéry. Thiago on the attack here. Well, that'll run straight through to the goalkeeper. Rodriguez. Robert Lewandowski. Holger Badstuber. Daniel Didavi. Here's Ribéry. Javi Martinez. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. Excellent vision. And shoots! And such quality in the build-up and a brilliant finish. A wonderful goal.
Well, he's point-blank range, but you've got to be there to score. You've got to be there to miss it as well, but he didn't.
Certainly, Alan, a case of a side rising to the occasion here. Not really fancied to win the game. They've got a goal, they've been getting their shots off as well.
Well, that's right, it's not as if it's a fluke lead. They've been testing the opposition goalkeeper. Could have had more goals as well.
And we restart the game 2-1. The added time is 4 minutes. Frank Ribéry. Gentner. Daniel Didavi. It's a very good interception. Thiago really working hard to be the controlling influence of this team.
Can almost...
Lovely ball. James Rodriguez responsible for it. The shot's on! Well, that was so close to going inside the post, but it's just straight past the outside.
Yeah, I think he'd beaten the keeper, you know, but just not got it within the framework of the goals, and he's a bit unlucky.
Off we go with the kickoff. Bayern Munich were leading at the break. We'll see how they do now in the second half. Clever feet there to go inside his man. Opportunity in a wider area. You can see what he was trying to do with the cross, but it's a goal kick. For Valencia, we've got some transfer information for you. It's a confirmed deal. This signing has gone through.
Well, it's a fairly big transfer figure, £40 million or thereabouts, and I think this lad won't be affected by it, though. He'll be able to concentrate on his football and show us what he can do.
Robert Lewandowski. Thiago. Robert. And now the shot! The ball's loose. Goalkeeper made the save, but he couldn't hold it. Chance to go at the opposition with pace. Emiliano Insua. Gentner. Daniel Didavi. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. It's Kimmich. Now Robin. Couldn't keep it that time, Arjen Robin. I think the wide man's got a chance here. There's space out near the touchline. Mandy. Insua. Could whip it in from here. It's a good cross. Only partially away from danger. Robert Lewandowski. Rodriguez. Great, quick, good vision here. No flag, Arjen Robin onside. Well, that's good defending. The home team about to make a change. Lewandowski! He is a saviour there. Well, they have cleared the danger. It was a decent opportunity, I think. Lewandowski in behind the defenders. Goal! They lead by 2 now. Took the chance nicely, and that really has given them much more of a basis for the rest of this match. He took it with great aplomb. I'm sure getting the first goal gave him the confidence to grab the second chance here.
Well, it's great when a plan comes together, and the manager doubly delighted with the way his team are playing.
Just a reminder, 3-1 it is now, the scoreline. Well, we're 2/3 of the way through the 90 minutes, half an hour to go. Got the opposition backpedaling a little bit. And the referee points for a goal kick. Robert Lewandowski. Can't keep the ball at the moment. Gentner. He's coming forward with some danger. And that's deflected behind. It will be a corner.
Well, this is where managers really earn their money. In a losing situation, they've got to make a substitution. Got to get it right, really, to have any chance of getting anything from the match.
In goes the corner. Mario Gomez! They've scored! Scoring from a set piece, it's so satisfying. Conceding, less so.
Always disappointing to concede a goal from a corner, and they just didn't get set for me.
Well, that is delightfully taken.
It was a nice corner, and didn't he attack it well?
Very good game, 3-2. Now Rodriguez. Arjen Robin. Here is Rodriguez. Thiago. Just lost their way in the final moments of that attack. Gentner. Emiliano Insua. Daniel Didavi. Mario Gomez. Just lent the ball to his mate and got it back again. And he's got the ball away from him with the tackle. Castro. Daniel Didavi.
Played forward, a bit of menace in this attack.
Oh, very easy for the goalkeeper there. And 20 minutes to go. Beck. Got the ball, and they're going at the opposition with speed. Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. David Alaba. James Rodriguez. Javi Martinez. Thiago. It's a very good interception.
Well, the noise in here, these fans, they're like the 12th man, trying to gee their players up.
Thiago. Javi Martinez. Robert Lewandowski. James Rodriguez.
There's good movement forward here. Into the box it goes, along the ground. Very straightforward piece of goalkeeping as he catches the cross.
Arjen Robben.
James Rodriguez. Robben. Thiago.
Short passes, but they're keeping the ball.
Robben.
It's Kimmich.
Proper tackle that.
This is how we expect Bayern Munich to play.
Crafting the through pass. Gonzalo Castro. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Looking to clip it into the middle, but the defender getting in the way.
Now Ribéry. Lewandowski. Thiago. Stuttgart now in possession. Gomez.
Not been the best of Bayern Munich today, but they're in the winning position, Alan.
Yeah, and when you're not at your best, it's important to win. We know that.
Very good attack, broken up in the end by good defensive play.
Well, there's a big support here for them, and those supporters want to see just a little bit more in the time that remains.
Well, there's always pressure on you when you're playing in front of a big crowd, your own.
Is this game set and match? Oh, there's still just one in front, but for the goalkeeper, it would have been two.
Well, maybe they'll get a bit of belief late on in this game after such a fantastic stop. Top goalkeepers win matches, and we've just seen a top...
Threading it through.
Saw the pass coming and got there first. No doubt about that. Free kick. Substitution coming up. Another turnover in play here with that interception. Asa Mandi. One more possibility, maybe to get this crucial goal. And it's going to be a minimum of 3 minutes to be played of added time. Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski. Emiliano Insua. Mandi. Gentner. And there it is, the final whistle confirming victory for Bayern Munich.
Decisive ball from Lewandowski. He's cut it back looking for a teammate.
It's a great view for us, the commentators, as we welcome you to this marvellous stadium in Munich, the Allianz Arena. And Alan Smith enjoying the view as much as me, Martin Tyler. It's Bayern Munich today against Bayer Leverkusen. As for Bayern Munich, your thoughts, Alan?
Well, they got the first win under the belt, but they've also got the first defeat. This side, much fancied to be champions at the end of the year. And all great champions have stability and consistency, and starting today, they need to achieve that.
Well, James Rodriguez, certainly in Colombia, regarded as the man.
Well, that World Cup, he burst onto the scene. Some of those free kicks, they won't want to be giving any away within 30 yards of goal here.
Bayern Munich hoping that they can reach the same heights again as they did in their away win against Stuttgart.
Good win, that 3-2. But possibly not all going their way here. A draw, I've got it down as.
Bayern Munich's lineup.
Well, the opponents to this team, they know what to expect, but stopping them, Alan, that's a different matter altogether.
Yes, quite, and any opposition manager would have spoken long and hard about their game plan, but it's a wonderful way of playing, the passing, the movement. It's unstoppable when it's hitting top form.
This is the Bayer Leverkusen lineup today.
Well, we think, Alan, it'll be a 4-5-1 formation, which can look a bit negative.
Yeah, but you look at the players in that five, that midfield five, and I think a couple at least will be trying to support the lone frontman.
So the start of the game, and Bayern Munich looking very much up for this. Here is Rodriguez. Thiago.
Cleared away by the defender.
Javi Martinez.
Müller. And shoots! That's a good block.
No nonsense defending from him.
Able to cut that out with some sharp movement. Müller. Thiago!
He's made the save. Bellarabi. Well, they're building steadily here, working away.
Very straightforward piece of goalkeeping as he catches the cross. They can spread the play now. Oh, they've shown him the inside. James Rodriguez! Super reflexes from the goalkeeper.
Well, they're doing their marking properly at the corner here. It looks like it anyway.
In goes the corner. Müller! Defended well. To put them in front.
And now it's offside against Thomas Müller. Good interception. Bayern Munich winning the ball back. Müller. Crisp defending there. Müller.
Robin. Müller. He scored! Fantastic start. Really quick off the blocks here. And they've given themselves a terrific boost for what lies ahead.
A goal for Muller. And the keeper, well, he makes a decent effort at it, but because it's hit first time, because it's hit with power, he can't get there.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. Bayern Munich have that lead. Sven Bender. Bellarabi. Brandt.
He's got his shot off now. Goal!
Well, how long did that lead last, Martin? Not long at all, and the manager down there is absolutely furious.
Replay confirming for us here that the goalkeeper did get a touch, but not strong enough to keep the ball out of his net.
Well, he is his own harshest critic, this lad, and he'll blame himself for that, I think, having got a touch.
So away we go at 1-1. Javi Martinez. Arjen Robben. Thiago. On to Muller. Rodriguez. Interception here. Brandt. Now, can he take them on? That could open them up. And that's gone out of harm's way for a goal kick. Just a quick reminder for you, coming up on EA TV very soon, the Champions League fixture, Bayern Munich, they'll be facing Inter away from home.
Yeah, high quality fixture this one. There won't be much quarter given.
Doing well to keep the ball. It's a pass, another pass. At the moment, just giving them possession and not much more than that. He's cut it back looking for a teammate. It's a top effort, really, but it's just too high.
Maybe next time, that kind of effort will be on target.
Thiago. Lost control, and you get in trouble for that. That's a poor challenge, isn't it? And the card's coming out.
Yeah, sometimes you wonder, is it a booking or not? I think we all thought, yes, he's going to get the yellow card, as he does.
Thiago. Robben. And he's presented the ball to the opposition. Very pleasing from the referee. He's given Bayer Leverkusen an advantage here, and he was right to do so. Brandt. Thiago. It's Kimmich. Javi Martinez. James Rodriguez. That's an easy cutout for the opposition, saw the pass coming. There's a dangerous feel to this attack. It's looking good from their point of view. A great chance to go in front. Up for grabs here. With good vision. Can really get at the opposition here. Got his head to it well, but no power.
Did well to get there first, to find some space, but couldn't apply the finishing touch.
Thomas Müller. Room now out on the wing. Excellent work with the tackle. Baumgartlinger. Bellarabi. Slipping it through. Gets his cross in. And the header scores! Really very good header, great technique, worthy goal.
Well, I've always been an admirer of good headers, and this was certainly one of those. A thumping effort.
It's Bayern Munich who are now losing. Oh, he's cut that out well read. Now he's looking for support. Robben. The shot's on! So Bayern Munich have won a corner here.
Swung in by Robin, the corner. Keeper up well to punch the corner. Good screening, and he's kept the ball.
They might be able to make something of this advantage by Leverkusen. The real Bayern Munich haven't yet turned up here today, and that's a surprise. They don't normally fall below the accepted standards at the football club, but that's the way it's panned out so far. Still, maybe
Opening them up with a through pass. Robin. Bellarabi. Wendell. Brandt. Attacking now. Going for goal! Goalkeeper can only parry it out.
that's a corner for Bayer Leverkusen.
And in it goes. He's got his shot off now. Tried to get the right contact there, but couldn't quite manage it.
Yeah, he's ended up looking a little bit silly, but if you don't try those things, you're never going to succeed, are you?
Thiago.
Baumgartlinger.
James Rodriguez. Thomas Müller.
Arjen Robben.
Now Rodriguez.
Guiding the pass through. Well, it's come to nothing in the end.
Thiago. Arjen Robben.
Gabriel Jesus.
That's his game, isn't it? Intercepting. Well, the referee is blown for half-time here with 2-1 the score.
Well, what...
Couldn't wait, really, for half-time to go, so we could get on with the game. It's that exciting.
Well, it's been a wonderful atmosphere in this stadium. The crowd have not been short of excitement.
And now the shot! He's way off target.
No apologies for focusing on this fella.
Well, I'm sure the manager will want to know why he's received the ball so many times in these kind of areas and why he's been allowed to pop up to get his goals.
Boateng. Rodriguez.
He's just dropped back in, the striker there, to get the ball in midfield. Guided through. To get the equaliser. And he scored!
Well, great scenes of jubilation here, having got that equaliser, had to work so hard to achieve it. And that's a goal well worth analysing again.
Well, you can't blame him. The manager is delighted with the character his team has shown to get back into this game.
Two teams brilliantly matched in this contest. It's level again. Played forward, a bit of menace in this attack. Looking for teammates in the middle. And they're trying to dispossess him. Brandt. Hit it well!
Oh, it's a corner via that deflection.
Corner played into the middle.
Got to be. Difficult skill, good effort.
Yeah, timed it perfectly, as you have to do with those volleys.
Jerome Boateng. It's Kimmich. Müller. Out wide for Bayern Munich.
Robin, darting infield now, and shoots! Given that he tried to place it, he got it rather wrong.
Yeah, probably did choose the wrong option, should have tried to get some power behind that shot.
Baumgartlinger.
Clever ball. Well, in it goes. Defended well. Well, suddenly they could be on the counter-attack. Trying to find an opening on this counter-attack. Chance to cross it. James Rodriguez.
Not rushing it. Hit.
He's got his shot off now.
And that's dealt with the problem.
Well, the ball's gone past everyone in the penalty area and out, away from danger.
Javi Martinez. Müller. Thomas Müller.
Probing the pass.
Gabriel Jesus.
And here's the shot. Oh, it's come off the goalkeeper, still in play. Shot blocked here.
Bayern have a corner now.
And in it goes. In the crowd of players, the keeper goes for a punch. James Rodriguez. Thiago.
On to Gabriel Jesus.
Got the ball away from the opposition, got to keep it now.
No, fans can't believe it, can they? Fully expected the ref to point to the spot there.
Going forward well. Looking for teammates in the middle.
I had a chance.
Brandt!
Corner for Bayer Leverkusen.
Corner swung in. You can't put any pressure on the goalkeeper like that. Easy pickings from the corner.
Rodriguez. Rodriguez. Müller.
Thiago. And he could get away here. One-on-one, and the goalkeeper one out.
Good experience there, his positioning was excellent, and so were his reactions.
And they're looking good when they get the ball out wide, as they've done here. Delivered into the box.
He should have made more of that. It's only a goal kick. Well, that's the end of his game, and what a game he's had, and the crowd appreciate that. Excellent.
Well, he was so lively from the first whistle, really, and he was dictating the match for large parts. Well done, son.
James Rodriguez. Able to cut that out with great vision here. Great tech. Going for goal! It's a goal, and they're in front with that goal. Replay confirming for us here that the goalkeeper did get a touch, but not strong enough to keep the ball out of his net.
Well, he is his own harshest critic, this lad, and he'll blame himself for that, I think, having got a touch.
Just to confirm it for you, Bayern Munich are trailing. Goretzka. It's Rodriguez.
Lewandowski. Poor attempt at a pass, really.
We've got a substitute now ready for Bayer Leverkusen. Well, he saw the guy could switch the play to and came up with the pass as well. Excellent.
Getting forward well as a team now. Well, in it goes. Well, very easy for the goalkeeper there.
Takes a lot to beat Bayern Munich, but the opposition have found all those qualities needed today. Bayern beginning to look like a beaten side. James Rodriguez. And that's dealt with the problem. It is the fans that are backing Bayern to the hilt here. And the players must find some sort of inspiration from it, you feel.
Well, if you're a Bayern fan, you'd hope so. It's a wonderful arena to play your football. You can't complain about the atmosphere.
Javi Martinez.
Well, big roar goes around the Allianz Arena here. Can the Bayern Munich players respond with a late equaliser?
Lewandowski.
Well, this could bring them level. Just lost their way in the final moments of that attack.
Javi Martinez. Time is ticking away here, 4 minutes to go. Bayern Munich still a goal down. Supporting player alongside. Javi Martinez.
Robin. On to James Rodriguez.
Well read at a key time for the team here.
Lovely ball. Well, he's skimmed the top of the bar here.
I think the keeper was probably comfortable, but decent effort.
We'll see how this game pans out, but at the moment Kimmich is the one who's very much shaping it.
Yeah, he's got a great grasp of what's required in that position.
Well, there's no giving up for Bayern Munich. Unusual in this position for them. They're chasing on here, trying to get that crucial goal.
Robert Lewandowski is adjudged offside. There's only a minute to go. I think the wide man's got a chance here. There's space out near the touchline. James Rodriguez.
And that's it, last blast on the whistle from the referee.
Müller.
It is opening night, a huge night for both sets of fans. Match day 1 in the UEFA Champions League. Who will get off to a flying start? Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. A big night at one of the most famous venues in world football. We're here at the San Siro. I'm Derek Ray, joined here on the commentary box as always by Lee Dixon, and we're certainly in the mood for Champions League group stage action. It's Inter up against Bayern Munich.
Yeah, the long road to the final starts here in game 1. Always think that if you win your home games and don't lose your away games, you've got a good chance of progressing.
A new Champions League season is always taken seriously by management at Bayern, and it really is remarkable, Lee. Season in, season out, they're able to arm themselves to go far in this competition.
Yeah, they're the German powerhouses, aren't they? They get the best of the best, they get the best players, the best managers, the best training ground. Their stadium is superb. Everything about this club is efficient, and it's also talented.
Inter's lineup is as follows. And this is a formation most people in the game are very familiar with nowadays.
Yeah, most coaches are adopting this formation. What it does give you is 2 holding players in front of the back 4 to protect them, but it also gives you 3 supporting players to that central striker.
Here's the initial 11 for Bayern. Manuel Neuer begins in goal. Mats Hummels starts with Jerome Boateng in central defence. And leading the attack today is the lethal Robert Lewandowski. It's the opening match day. Champions League group stage, match day 1 underway. Candreva, what can he do? Now it's with Javi Martinez. Bayern have given it away. An incisive pass. Just couldn't capitalise there. Well, regaining possession for his side cleverly. And Perisic takes it forward. He has teammates he can play it to. This is Robert Lewandowski. David Alaba. He had the sixth sense to know what to do and win it back. No real conviction in the challenge. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Matchday 1 in the Champions League, always exciting. And as soon as the teams were drawn into this particular group, we all thought, my goodness, that's a hard one to predict the outcome of.
Oh, well, the so-called group of death, it really is a competitive one, this one. Imperative you get off to a good start. You don't want to be playing catch-up when there's 2 teams like that ahead of you.
Given away. Perisic with the ball. Icardi. And Nainggolan. Effective challenge. Here is Arjen Robben. And it's with Ribéry. Now it's with Javi Martinez. Oh, how did he get there? Handanovic with the save. It will be a Bayern corner. And played in by Kimmich. Any goalkeeper would accept corner kick deliveries like that every day. Read it superbly to take back possession. And he has just veered into an offside position this time. David Alaba. Here is Thiago. Javi Martinez. Nainggolan. Icardi. Lost possession. David Alaba. Now Ribéry has it. Good use of advantage by the referee in Bayern's favour. Now it's with Javi Martinez. Well, no matter the year, when it comes to the Champions League, you tend to expect, Lee, that Bayern will be there or thereabouts.
Well, there's certain words spring to mind when you think of Bayern Munich over the years. Power, winners, talent, and nothing changes. Every year they keep producing the goods.
Now it's with Javi Martinez. Here is Thiago. Bayern succeed in getting the ball forward. Can they produce from here? Now it's with Javi Martinez. Now Robin. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And over the touchline for what will be a Bayern throw-in. Thiago. Now it's with Javi Martinez. And here is Ribéry. Now let's see, does he mean business? Safe pair of hands, did his job. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Candreva here. Thiago. Bayern moving the ball around and getting deep into opposition territory. Ivan Perisic. Skriniar. Brozovic. Vecino on the ball. Now Versalco. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. It is a decent looking attack here. It's with Robin. And here is Robin. It is a fruitful forward run. Now Robin. And a strong tackle. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. Oh, just over the top with a nicely played free kick.
Well, he'll have practiced that time and time again on the practice ground. Just over.
Raja Nainggolan. Beautifully timed. Thomas Müller. Now it's with Javi Martinez. Well, it's forward momentum for Bayern here. What can they do from this position? Kimmich with it. It's with Robin. This is Thiago. This is Robert Lewandowski. Here is Thiago. Now it's with Javi Martinez. This is Robert Lewandowski. And Thiago. Wonderful block. An authoritative challenge. Here's Icardi. Now Versalco. Candreva here. Inter have given away possession. Now it's with Javi Martinez. Bayern succeed in getting the ball forward. Can they produce from here? Can they get themselves in front here? Great save following the close-range effort.
Look how close he gets to the goalkeeper. It's a really, really good save in the end.
And firing it into the area. Is it going to be? Taking care of business defensively here. Vecino. Here's Icardi. Keeper's ball every day of the week. Now it's with Javi Martinez. This is Müller. Thiago. Ivan Perisic. Nainggolan. Couldn't keep it. This is Müller. The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. Now it's with Boateng. Thomas Müller. Given away by Bayern Munich. Good tackle. Now Ribéry has it. This is Robert Lewandowski. Here is Thiago. Bayern moving the... Well, quite simply, the cross was too close to the keeper. And with that, the first half draws to a close. It's the opening match day. Into the second half then, and these two sides are locked together. Just can't really choose between them at the moment. Vecino. Brozovic. Nainggolan. Now Brozovic. Can they trouble the opposition this time? The cross is on. He knows he's got to react. Here is Thiago. Now it's with Javi Martinez. And Raja Nainggolan. And no problems whatsoever for the goalkeeper. Lewandowski now. A very attractive looking move, easy on the eye, but nothing there. Candreva, and playing it through the defence. Is it going to be? Corner awarded. It's Candreva's corner. Icardi! Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Versalco. And the ball's gone. This is Müller. Javi Martinez. Thiago. Here is Joshua Kimmich. Thomas Müller. Lewandowski now. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Perisic with the ball. Given away by Inter. Lewandowski now. Javi Martinez. Well, he's setting the table for his team. Simple save for the keeper.
Well, he had to pick the fly to the ball up, that was all. Got behind it. Good save.
Bayern throw-in coming up. Thomas Müller. And Thiago. Kimmich with it. The free kick decision going the way of Bayern. What's he going to do here? Müller. He's played it over to the near post. Lack of guile with regard to that cross. Goalkeeper's ball. Javi Martinez. This is Müller. This is Robert Lewandowski. Now Robin. And he's pulled it back here. And he's clear as lines. And a throw-in it's going to be. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Here is Thiago. Now Brozovic. Nainggolan. Icardi. And Balde here. And Nainggolan. Icardi. And a goal it is, the opener in this game.
Well, keep it tight, that's what both managers would have been saying. But now the opening goal's gone in. Tactics have got to change. Hit the target, tick, power, tick, goal, tick.
Underway once again with Inter in front. They've given it away. And Balde here. Excellent defending, just couldn't quite keep it in play. Balde. Now Versalco. Well, he's opened up the defence here. He has time to play it over. And caught with ease, no real threat from the cross. So 20 minutes to go. Now it's with Javi Martinez. Raja Nainggolan in a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Is it going to be? Oh, he's found the net, and that increases the advantage to 2. Just what they wanted, and just what they deserve. So 2-0 now. Here is Arjen Robben. And showing fine vision. He might be able to profit from the wide position. Thundered clear. 15 minutes remaining. Javi Martinez. Goretzka. Now it's with Javi Martinez. Leon Goretzka. Kimmich with it. Attempting to play catch-up in this second half. Lee, well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the keeper.
And Bayern will change personnel now. In by Robben. Opportunity to keep the flame of hope burning. I think he knew he was guilty of fouling. Free kick conceded. Given away by Inter. Bayern moving the ball around and getting deep into opposition territory. And in with a real chance. Only the keeper to beat. It must go in, surely. And they've only gone and applied that finishing touch. Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Grimaldo. It's with Milan Skriniar. And with it, João Mario. It's with Kingsley Coman. Javi Martinez. It's with Robben. Now it's with Javi Martinez. Goretzka. Javi Martinez. Well, it's forward momentum for Bayern here. What can they do from this position? The concession of a corner here. And he's fired over the corner. And clears his lines. Arjen Robben delivers the corner. And they deal with the threat this time. Beautifully timed. Here is Arjen Robben. And here's Javi Martinez. Well, blocked by Miranda. And scope for the cross. Regained possession. Icardi. Borja Valero. Tremendous ball played through. Now the task is to remain focused. It's still alive. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Running with the ball confidently. Read it superbly to take back possession. It's with Kingsley Coman. Goretzka. Thundered clear. The final whistle then, and sometimes it just